SKK18, bonjour, de la part de SKK12 autant.
Askai 1203, good day from Askai 18 flight.
Ouais, bonjour Abbas, c'est moi, vous avez été dans le groupe là récemment, l'ami de Roman.
Ok, enchanté, ensemble.
SKK18, you're also going to GOBD.
Affirme.
Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist.
Seems like we're all going there today.
100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal auto. Windows heat on. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 068. Altimeter 2992.
Heading 068. Altimeter 2992. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levels.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. The taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It's going to be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust. Planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as briefed from V1. Or if the call is continue, I'll continue the takeoff per the standard company procedures. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we're going to be okay to come back for an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all the published speeds and altitude restrictions. No noise abatement procedures required today. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Excellent. The departure brief is complete. The 4-star checklist.
Stand by.
145 Romeo Alpha Golf Kilo, good morning.
Alpha Golf Kilo Battle, good morning. Go ahead.
Romeo Consider Charlie, and that's 5 requesting departure information.
The 4-star checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2142. Heading 067. Altitude. Flight level 320.
Takeoff speeds.
V132. VR 134. V2142.
CDO pre-flight.
Taxiway, runway 11, wind 150 degrees.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
QNH 1023.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
01, Cock 5656.
Completed.
Anti-collision light.
Point.
On. Before start checklist completed.
Start sequence will be 2, then 1.
Check.
Quebec Tower, report within 10 minutes. Normal
Start
operation.
engine 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure.
Alpha Quebec, report again within 10 minutes.
We report after 10 minutes of Alpha Quebec. First, good morning, 3504.
Strategy 504,
Starter cut out.
morning.
Number 2 stable.
Start engine 1.
Starting engine 1. Oil pressure.
Grandien, Tier 5, Standard 5, request departure information flight system.
Flaps 5.
5 from Mike Alpha Quebec, Iva 2 Tower, taxi, Whiskey Taxiway, runway 11, wind 200 degrees 7 knots. QNH 1023, time check 0509er. Standby 1 for the SCOC, and report Whiskey all in point. Alpha Quebec, SCOC 5636. Report with
Flight control check complete. before taxi checklist.
Stand by.
5 Romeo Mac Hotel November Tower, good day. Romeo Mac Hotel November Tower, taxi whiskey taxiway, runway 11, wind 170 degrees 8 knots. Five Alpha Quebec, report within 10 minutes, normal operation.
Nouakchott Traffic, SKK 1203, taxiing to runway 06.
Saradi 504 Tower, go ahead.
Stand number 5, now ready for push and start, COV 56, flight over 150, on request and forward, 30 minutes of shift.
.504 Tower, start up and pushback face in west approved. Cock 3531, report to taxi.
Facing west, cockpit, Scorpio is at 3531, call you taxi 3504.
Saradi 504 taxi whiskey taxiway, enter and line up runway 11.
Taxi for whiskey and call you for ATC Saradi 504.
Saradi 504, clearance to Thomas, nav flight level 150 via XRE, after bound runway 11, XRE 1 echo departure. Alpha Quebec, report again within 10 minutes, normal operation. Hotel November, confirm it's 60 at 0555.
Starter cutout. Number 1 stable.
Taxi holding point whiskey for runway 11, report holding point whiskey out to ADDONS.
Taxi holding point whiskey taxi for runway 11, next call holding point door clearance, ready 310.
Francis 743 tower, correct?
Yes, we'll be ready within 30 minutes. Did you receive our flight plan yet?
Roger, stand by, call you back.
Thank you.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall
Checked.
checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
From 67.
Idle T10.
Flight controls.
Yes, go ahead.
Affirmative, I've got your flight plan.
Check.
Ground equipment.
At 07.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist
Yes, maybe we'll
completed.
be ready at 0650.
Madame, Monsieur, nous vous rappelons que ce vol est non fumeur et vous informons que l'utilisation d'appareils électroniques est interdite
Clear
durant le décollage et
Clear right.
l'atterrissage. Les démonstrations de sécurité vont vous être présentées. Accordez-nous quelques instants d'attention. Nous vous informons que les membres d'équipage portant un insigne rouge sont chargés d'assurer votre sécurité à bord. Ladies and gentlemen, we remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. We inform you that the use of electronic devices is not allowed during takeoff and landing. We will now show you the safety procedure. May we please have your attention for a few moments. Attachez, serrez les sangles. Clip the straps and pull it tightly around your waist. Gonflez votre gilet à l'extérieur de l'avion en tirant sur les poignées rouges. Inflate your life jacket by pulling down on the red toggle. Do this when you're outside the aircraft. La notice que nous vous présentons contient les consignes de sécurité. Veuillez consulter l'exemplaire placé devant vous. You will find these safety procedures in the seat pocket in front of you.
Captain, the cabin is
Please read them
secure.
carefully. En vue du décollage, veuillez ranger votre tablette et redresser le dossier de votre fauteuil. Merci de votre attention. In preparation for takeoff, please fold away your table and ensure your seat back is in the upright position. Thank you for your attention.
Mesdames, Messieurs, pour la sécurité de ce vol, nous vous rappelons les règles à respecter. Veuillez retirer vos écouteurs. Merci de respecter l'ensemble des consignes écrites et lumineuses, ainsi que les instructions de l'équipage. Réglez vos appareils électroniques en mode avion dialecte. Seul le Bluetooth et le Wi-Fi peuvent être activés. Durant le roulage, le décollage et l'atterrissage, vos bagages à main doivent être rangés dans les coffres et les accessoires sur les sièges devant vous. Veuillez redresser le dossier de votre fauteuil, ranger votre tablette, débrancher tout câble prise USB de votre siège et ouvrir les cache-blots. Les membres d'équipage portant un insigne rouge sont chargés d'assurer votre secteur de sécurité. Vont bientôt
Before
commencer.
takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flaps 5. Green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Four as written instructions and LVD times, as well as any instruction for the crew. Please set your electronic devices to flight mode or switch them off. Only Bluetooth and Wi-Fi can be turned on. During taxi, takeoff and landing, your hand baggage must be stored with compartments and accessories under the seat in front of you. Please put your seat back upright, stow your table, disconnect any wire from your
On
insert
runway
USB socket and open all window
24.
blinds. Members of the cabin crew wearing red badge are in charge of your safety on board. The safety demonstration is about to start, so please pay attention. Les issues de secours, repérez le panneau le plus proche de votre siège, il peut se trouver derrière vous. Les issues de secours sont situées de
Before
chaque
takeoff
côté de la
procedure.
cabine,
Okay,
à 300
cabin crew,
pieds
take
arrière.
your seats.
Pour évacuer l'avion, suivez le
Clear on the
marqueur
approach.
bleu et les instructions de l'équipage et laissez tous vos bagages. In case of evacuation, illuminator will help to locate the emergency exit. Please locate the sign nearest you. It may be behind you.
Ready to go.
Emergency exits are located on each side of the cabin, at the front, in the center, and at the back. Follow the LMT.
PNC, préparez-vous pour le décollage.
Takeoff.
Takeoff tower in plan line up runway 11. No report the traffic level 952. Nothing report ready for departure.
U2 departure on runway 11.
Thrust set. $80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate.
5 kilo Delta tower, taxi to holding point.
Positive climb.
Runway 11.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Wind 180 degrees 7 knots, QNH 101 minus, check 0637.
400 feet.
270. Confirm level 110 on request.
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Squawk 5270 and QNH 1019er. And we'll hold position until Kilo Tango is ready for liftoff.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Command A.
Autopilot on. Flaps 1 set.
Flaps up.
Speed checked. Flaps up set.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 055. Happy to release the cabin crew? Now.
Checked. Yes, please.
Okay.
Madame, monsieur, ce vol est non fumeur. Pour des raisons de sécurité, il est strictement interdit de fumer dans les toilettes. Nous vous informons que fumer dans les toilettes ou porter atteinte au fonctionnement des détecteurs de fumée est passible de poursuite. Vous pourrez vous déplacer dès l'extinction de la consigne, attachez vos ceintures. Cependant, pour votre sécurité, nous vous recommandons de maintenir votre ceinture attachée lorsque vous êtes assis. Et vous invitons à la laisser visible pour ne pas être dérangé pendant votre repos par les vérifications de l'équipage en cas de turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a non-smoking flight. For safety reasons, it is absolutely forbidden to smoke in the toilets. We remind you that anyone smoking in the toilets or tampering with smoke detectors is liable to prosecution. You may get up and walk around once the seatbelt sign has been turned off. However, for your own safety, we advise you to keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. Please leave it visible so the crew will need to disturb you when checking seatbelts in case of turbulence.
Flight level 100. Happy to release the cabin?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
Radar 5 Alpha Tango request.
Radar Alpha Tango.
Requesting flight level 100 due weather.
Roger, climb level 100 and continue on present heading. Sorry, back.
Continue on present heading, climbing flight level 100, 5 Alpha Tango.
D2716, contact radar on 1257.
Radar 1257.
1000 to level.
Tango radar, confirm estimate Dakar at 1143.
Estimated 1144, 5 Alpha Tango.
44 Dakar copied, report for descent.
We'll report ready for descent next. If we can get the latest surface data, 5 Alpha Tango.
Radar 5 Mike India, public legal and 5 Apollo direction.
5 Mike India, return, null proceed traffic, flat roll 905, we proceed. Negative contact, the information is there on twice as normal.
Radar, this is 5 Alpha, Mike India, 14064, good morning.
5 Alpha Mike India, operator, good morning. Please switch to the second set for the scope. Null proceed traffic, flat roll 905 on Sui, and report for estimate.
Estimate in 60 out will be at 0406, 150 out will be at 0500, and on to destination will be at 0550.
Thanks, you're now identified, 5-2 landing 905. From Alpha Tango, maintain flight 090, reporting contact with Thomas.
Okay, you come to the Thomas now.
Bravo Hotel, Labrador, good morning, identified, passing flight 0051, Melbourne traffic, flight 090, correction 905, report for estimate.
6540, 150, 615, destination 647, Alpha Bravo Hotel.
Climb flight roll 10, flight ground route, 60 nautical miles clearance limits. Report for estimate.
Estimating 600530, Tara Tanana 0555.
Copy, thank you.
Radar for 5 Hotel Mike Romeo, request from present position, Director Victor Sierra Papa.
5 Mike Romeo, from present position, now you may proceed, Direct Victor Sierra Papa.
From present position, Director Victor Sierra Papa, approve the 5 Mike Romeo.
Sky 1203, did you change your departure runway?
Radar, thank you for estimate.
Go ahead, please. Thank you, go ahead.
Thank you, we estimating the real time 0520. And Mike Tango destination 0542.
Victor, that is copied, thanks.
Radar 5 Alpha Tango.
Alpha Tango.
Ma'am, we are ready for descent.
Okay, descent to 8,000 feet, connection 015.
Descend 8,000 feet, 1015. Can you confirm runway 29?
Alpha Tango proceeds direct Sanofi for fewer Zulu runway 29 approach. You are cleared approach, descent to 7,000 feet, connection 015.
Direct and also for the VL Zulu runway 29, clear for the approach, down to 7,000 feet, 5 Alpha Tango.
Après 007, tu disais plus quoi?
Est-ce que tu as changé la piste de départ?
Non, ouais, j'ai changé. En fait, c'est 06. Je me suis trompé de taxi, oui. Allez,
En fait, c'était pour poser où tu étais sur la veine. Je ne sais pas si c'était, mais tu étais sur le posé.
Ouais, je me suis trompé. J'ai tourné, au lieu de continuer tout droit, quand je suis monté sur piste, quoi, là, j'ai tourné à gauche. Mais oui, si là j'ai taxi, je vois ça finir. Parce que je me dis, attends, non, la piste était cool, et ça c'est une histoire ça. Avant, il a découlé avant moi.
Ouais, avant c'est déjà airborne. J'ai vu ça.
Ah, c'est nous deux, justement. Ça, t'as vu, ça, t'es en retard parce que ton avion ne voulait pas démarrer. Moi, je me suis tombé de taxi.
T'as vu, non? C'est pas facile.
Salut 318, CIVAT Tower clearance CIVAT to Samba, level 190, fait Catla clearance limit, after container 11, CMM1 eco departure.
Clearance CIVAT to Samba, level 190, via Catla limit of clearance, after the 411, CMM1 eco departure, Salut 318.
Salut 318, CIVAT Tower clearance correct, approaching Whiskey, enter in the line up runway 11 report ready for departure.
Approaching Whiskey, we then turn line up on 1, next call ready for departure, runway 11, Salut 318.
Level 320, request 340, device 71. Device 71, climb initially path over 320. Copy of the direction, traffic course 752. Aircraft type Airbus 333. Presently maintaining path over 390. Expected time crossing at 14. Report sighting and crossing possible.
Rotary climb path level 320 and be looking out and Colio passing the traffic at device 71.
Device 71, report clear of the traffic.
Real Colio.
1000 to level.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available. We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight attendants to serve you efficiently and also for your own safety.
Level 105, report 60 out. November Whiskey, recleared 105.
Cleared for 105 November Whiskey.
At Ixagu, contact Sana Radar 1257 and Squawk 3431.
You have control.
I have control.
5 November X-ray, apart from November Whiskey ahead of you. No reported traffic, flight level 105. November X-ray, report 60 miles outbound, level 105. Air 950 to narrator, good afternoon. Squawk 3431. Air 950 proceed direct to Balbi for the Isla Zulu runway 11.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be on the ATC assigned star, and we'll just double check all the published speed and altitude restrictions are in the box. Going to be an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. The final approach fixed altitude is 3,000 feet. Decision altitude is 200 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Okay, on the taxi in, I'll just be subject to assignment by air traffic control. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds, navigation radios all set, airport nodems have been reviewed. Do you have any questions, comments, feedback, life advice? Love to hear it.
No questions.
Okay, well then the approach brief is complete.
One 950, 380 is okay for because you are on westbound track. Confirm 380.
380, only 950.
Eva Tower, abort time 29, contact radar 125.7. On the back.
Thanks, 1257, we'll call you coming back, only 950. Approach only 950, good morning on departure to 10,000, flight level 12.
and Radio 5, go ahead.
Dakar approche, bonjour messieurs, Panafrican 18 avec vous, on est au niveau 320 direct Saclay. Et on prévoit l'arrivée Saclay unité Alpha.
Panafrican 18, Dakar approche, bonsoir, bonjour monsieur, identifié direct Salut.
Direct Saclay, Panafrican 18.
Approach, bonjour, Sénégal 404, approaching next. Approach, bonjour, Sénégal 404, approaching next. For requesting direct 11 miles final.
Panafrican 18, descendez niveau 60, autorisé approche PNS 0 unité PNS 1001.
Descend niveau 060, on peut voir approcher l'Est, piste 0 unité Panafrican 18.
Alright, Alpha Tango requesting ILS X-ray runway 11 via Dakar.
Proceed to DQ for the ILS X-ray runway 11.
To Dakar for the ILS X-ray runway 11 and Alpha Tango requesting further descent.
Confirm and continue descend 7,000 feet on QNH 1027.
On 7,000 feet, QNH 1027, Alpha Tango. Right off Alpha Tango field,
Panafrican 18, première gauche cap 168.
France 934 requesting descent.
934, descent, flight level 9 students.
Descent level 90 Air France 934.
Madame, monsieur, nous commençons notre descente. Nous vous invitons à regagner votre siège et à vous assurer que vos bagages à main sont placés dans les coffres ou sous le siège devant vous. Les portes et issues peuvent rester dégagées de tout bagage. Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our descent. Please return to your seat and make sure that your carry-on baggage is in the overhead compartment or underneath the seat in front of you. All exits must remain clear of all baggage.
When established on localizer, contact 120.1.
Panafrican visite descend de 4000 pieds sur la PMDG.
Command A.
Autopilot on.
Victor Mike Tower number 1, report final 1-1.
Number 1, make it back to final 1-1, Victor Mike.
Quebec, cross runway axis, number 1, wind 200 degrees to north, report final 1-1.
Number 1, make cross runway axis and the next call final 1-1, Quebec. Final 117 Quebec 4 full stop.
So Quebec clear to land 11, wind 190 degrees 4 knots.
Panafrican visite descend de 4000 pieds sur la PMDG.
On descend 4000 pieds QNH 1012 Panafrican 18.
Mauritius 03, runway 14, wind 190 degrees, 15 knots, Capitaines.
Capitaines 14, Mauritius 0. This 3 is react turning for right leg request. We cleared to land now, please.
You want me to say again your request?
We'd like to clear to land now, if possible, please.
Alpha Quebec, turn right hand base, runway 11, wind 200 degrees 6 knots, report on base. Alpha Quebec, request approved, report right downwind before crossing runway axis. Alpha Quebec, cross runway axis, number 1, report on final 11. Alpha Quebec, clear to touch and go runway 11, 190 degrees 9 knots, right turn low altitude approved. Alpha Quebec, clear to land, runway 11, 180 degrees 6 knots. Alpha Quebec approved, join right hand downwind, runway 11, wind 160 degrees 7 knots, QNH 1024, and report right downwind before crossing axis. 5 Alpha Quebec, clear to touch and go runway 11, 160 degrees, 7 knots. Alpha Quebec, number 1, wind 150 degrees, 4 knots, report on final.
Tango final flight, turn it down.
Alpha Tango Tower, runway 29, clear to land. Wind 190 degrees, 2 knots.
Alright, 2 knots, good land, follow the Tango. Alpha, Romeo, Alpha, Tango, good morning.
Alpha Romeo, Alpha Tango, Mr. Morning, go ahead.
Morning, ma'am, on the visual for runway 29, reaching for long final.
Alpha Tango, Eve Tower, John, long final, runway 29, wind call, QNH 1015, report long final.
Jordan, report long final, runway 29, follow the Tango. Alright, Alpha Tango, we have still decided requesting the visual.
5 Tango, official approach is approved for long final, runway 29, continue down to circuit altitude, last QNH 1015, and contact tower 120.1.
Visual approach approved, on to circuit altitude 1015, now 120.1, follow the Tango.
Alpha Quebec, clear touch and go runway 11, 150 degrees, 5 knots. Number 1, 180 degrees, 3 knots, report final. Alpha Quebec, runway 11, clear to land, 170 degrees, 3 knots.
So 150, good day.
Good AM 1150 tower, good morning. Continue approach LSX to runway 11, wind 140 degrees, 4 knots, QNH 1019, report making FS01 on final.
Continue approach ILS X-ray 11, request vision final. QNH 1019, AM 150.
Go contact tower 1201. Today. Yeah, 1201.
Good morning.
Alpha Golf, good morning. Reported traffic level.
Panafrican 18, descendez 2000 pieds, autorisé, établir ILS 0
On descend 3000 pieds et elle est autorisée à approcher l'est piste 0, nous rappel établi.
Downtown 036713, resume to power 5.
QNH 1019, clear the list 11 approach, contact tower and 20 decimal.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright position. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or an overhead bin. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
United Nation 180 Hotel, contact tower 120.1.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure. Flaps 1 set.
Contact tower 120.1.
BeyondATC 1201731.
Approach 3416, good morning, Stoking 5230, 7000 feet to flight level 170.
Kennedy 416, good morning, your radar contact, and flight contact 57.
Carrying to flight level 170, estimating 150 miles out at the 0 power 33, Victor Sierra Lima 0 power 55, Kennedy 416.
Kennedy 416, that's correct.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked.
Panafrican 018, on est établi sur le log piste 18 et piste 01.
Flaps 5 set.
Skyline 18, vent 0 degré à 19 nœuds, atterrissage piste 0 indiqué, rappelez petit dégagé.
Autorisé d'atterrissage piste 01, on rappelle piste dégagée Panafrican.
Hotel 13749.
Dakar approche à Sky 0007.
Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down.
Climbing 190, somebody estimated at time 123.
Speed checked.
Après Airline 007, Dakar approche, monsieur, identifié, direct Arbel.
Flaps 15 set.
PNC, préparez-vous pour l'atterrissage.
Madame, monsieur, en vue de notre proche atterrissage, veuillez attacher et ajuster votre ceinture de sécurité. Votre tablette doit être rangée et le dossier de votre fauteuil redressé. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall be landing shortly. Please fasten your seatbelt securely and ensure that your table is folded away and your seat back
Flaps
in the upright
30 set.
position. Thank you.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Airline 006
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30, green light.
Landing checklist completed.
$1,000.
1,000 feet. Stable.
Hold on, manual flight.
Autopilot off.
Cleared.
Approaching 0, 1.
Five hundred feet.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Landing.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
That's how you land an
Speed brake
aircraft.
up. Reversers normal. Auto brake disarmed.
Manual braking.
60 knots.
Checked. You're okay to clean up.
Roger.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings, and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your visit and hope to see you again on a future flight.
PNC, préparez-vous pour l'atterrissage.
Madame, monsieur, nous sommes arrivés. Votre ceinture de sécurité doit rester attachée jusqu'à l'extinction de la consigne lumineuse. Nous vous rappelons que l'utilisation des téléphones portables est autorisée qu'après l'arrivée à notre point de stationnement. Lors du débarquement, nous vous demandons d'ouvrir les coffres à bagages avec précaution afin d'éviter la chute d'objets. Merci d'avoir voyagé sur ce vol. Nous vous souhaitons une bonne journée et un bon voyage sur votre correspondance. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed in. Please keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign
APU on
is
the
turned
buses.
off. We remind you that the mobile phones must not be used until we arrive at our parking stand. Before leaving the aircraft, please be careful when opening the overhead compartment in case anything falls out. Thank you for traveling with us on this. We wish you a very pleasant day and a very pleasant onward journey if you're in transit. Thank you, goodbye.
C'est dernier virage.
Merci aux portes. Désarmement du toboggan. Vérifiez la porte opposée confirmée, merci.
Lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and course check. We are not at 3 minutes yet.
Mesdames et messieurs, dans quelques instants, vous allez pouvoir débarquer par la porte avant gauche de la planète. Merci, bonne journée à tous. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes you will be able to disembark by the cloud door. Thank you and have a nice day.
Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps
up.
Parking brake
set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar
off.
Off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Mesdames et messieurs, ici votre commandant de bord. Nous sommes arrivés à notre point de stationnement. Nous vous remercions d'avoir... Ladies and gentlemen, here's your captain speaking. We are now arrived to our parking place. We thank you for flying with us. See you soon.